Since the deadly outbreak of the coronavirus, Miami beaches have been flooded with crowds of young students vacationing on spring break, despite repeated warnings to avoid public places and practice social distancing. This irresponsible, inconsiderate, and indefensible response to the COVID-19 apocalypse has shocked millions nationwide, and the question on the minds of every good American citizen is why? Why would anyone still go on spring break?
Yo, why aren't you dressed? Why aren't you packed? Dude, it's 9:30. We're gonna miss our flight.
No, stop.
Airport happy hour starts at 10. And it's not even a real vacation if you fly sober.
Dude,
There, you're packed. Let's go.
back off. At least 6 feet away.
Our flight to Florida leaves in 1 hour.
Well, cancel the flight. I'm not going.
Are you crazy? Why? What? Oh, you've gotta be flipping kidding me. Oh my gosh, bro.
Don't touch your face. That's how it spreads.
Red Bull?
I'm okay.
Let's have a Red Bull. Now, let's talk about this.
I already told you I'm not gonna go.
Of course. But as your friend, I need to go over some pros and cons. Simply as a formality.
Okay.
So, you're concerned with exposing yourself to large groups of people, and thereby increasing your risk of catching and possibly spreading this virus. Is that correct?
Yes. Social distancing is a notion I take very seriously.
But let's discuss the credibility of the claims made by the CDC, the same organization that denies the links between autism and childhood vaccinations.
Yes, but there are no connections between autism and vaccination.
Then how do you explain the existence of autism?
Well, no one knows exactly.
Exactly. You can't. This proves the CDC to be an unreliable source of information.
I guess.
Second, let's discuss your financial situation. You already quit your job at Red Lobster 2 weeks ago because, and I quote, they wanted you to show up on time and actually work.
Well, I can kind of work. I just can't work. I have school. I'm taking 2 classes.
However valid your reasons might be, the reality of your economic situation is quite clear. You're a broke college student with no source of income. The last thing you can afford to do is waste upwards of $500 on a plane ticket to Miami that you don't use.
I'll get reimbursed when I cancel the flight. They're not going to charge me when thousands of flights are being canceled.
That's what you thought when all the gyms were closed. But did 24-hour fitness stop charging you?
No,
Precisely.
you're right. I don't have a lot of cash or whatever. But if I have to, I will ask my parents to send me some money. That is a sacrifice I'm willing to make to do the right thing. I can't go.
Well, I guess I'll be driving by myself to the airport.
I'm sorry, bro.
Hey, if you made up your mind not to go, I respect that decision.
Thanks.
There is just one more thing. If you do come with me on spring break, you won't just be escaping the boredom of social isolation, but you will also experience more fun, drugs, parties, girls than you can possibly imagine. You will create memories to last a lifetime. And more important than all that, you will be living by the code, the very commandments that define this generation. Think of yourself. Live in the moment. Do what you want. Don't worry about the consequences, the cost, or the feelings of anyone else. Be selfish. YOLO. You're getting on that flight to Florida, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're coming with me on spring break.
Yeah.
Good. Now, let's get wasted, drive to the airport, and forget about the greater good of humanity. That was such a great trip, man.
Dude, it was a blast. So glad I decided to go.
Yeah, you are never gonna regret that decision. Yo, your dad is still gonna let us crash at his place, right?
Yeah, of course. It's not like he's gonna prevent us from coming into his house or anything like that. I mean, that would be crazy.
Don't worry. Just allergies.